Hi friends, Mindy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a haul video for you of some beautiful vintage books. I have a sweet friend, her name is Cherie, and she reached out to me a while back because she was out shopping and she found some books that she thought I would like, and she sent me some pictures, and so she grabbed them for me. She's very, very sweet, so thank you, Cherie. And so we were finally able to meet up this past week, and then she brought along some other books that she had found along the way that she thought I might like too, and of course I took all of those as well. And so I'm just gonna show all of those for you with you today because they're so fun. This first one is the dictionary to end all dictionaries. Literally, this thing is so huge and I love it. I showed this over on my Instagram page the other day, just in a story. The spine on this dictionary, I kind of have it open about halfway right now. It's like 5 inches wide. It is ginormous, and you can see I can hardly get the whole thing into the screen. But I love this dictionary. Now, the front of it, it's a Webster's dictionary. It's from the 1950s is the last copyright date. Has a little bit of damage to this cover, and you can see they've had to tape it together for some security, but you can see this is just half right here. Just absolutely huge, and I love the text, I love the font, I love the paper, I love the patina on the pages. There are a few pages that have some maybe like some water damage or some kind, but there doesn't appear to be any mold or anything in it. But the images in here are so good, and then just I love the typeface and stuff that's on it, and there's just enough of this to last a lifetime. But and I love like the natural patina that's happening on it. And so I mean, this is just gonna last forever. They're just the best little pictures, even if you just kind of pulled out some of the images. But because this is so huge, like I said, it's 5 inches, it's ginormous. I thought it might be fun to put together maybe just some packets of just this dictionary and put them on the website. So let me know if you're interested in that. I have, other kinds of packs of paper over there. The website is called chosenandcrafting.com if you haven't visited it yet. I'll have it down in the description as well. But let me know if something like a kind of a dedicated paper pack where you would get, a good chunk of this dictionary, because again, it's 5 inches thick, and so but also the paper on it is really good. It's not that real thin normal dictionary paper when you have a volume that you're trying to add that much to, because they don't make 5-inch dictionaries anymore. So the paper is really good, and there's so much that you can do with a paper that's really good quality like this. So anyway, I just wanted to get I was so excited about this dictionary. I know that seems silly, but this is going to be good. I can't wait to do some projects with all this beautiful paper in here. But let me set this off to the side and get it out of the way, because again, it's quite large. Excuse the thud. And then this next one is another one that has some damage to the cover, which is okay. It's obviously 1917, and this is the Kentuckian. So it is a yearbook. And the last yearbook that I had was early 1900s as well, and I went through that so quickly because it didn't have a whole lot of pages in it. It was a collegiate yearbook, or yearbook, and so you have like the junior class officers. I love their photos and their stories, and I don't know, I had actually recently just looked up a yearbook like this in an antique shop, and I passed on it, and then she brought me this one, and I had forgotten about it, and I'm just super excited about it. And another thing that's really fun about them is, aside from just like you see the styles of their clothes and all those kinds of things, there are some really great ads and things in the back, and they're just so fun to look at, and just will be great in journals. And then of course it's got that great paper as well. So very, very excited about this yearbook. 1917, so good. And then another one of the sets, it's leaving little pieces all over my desk. Let me just grab a paper towel really quick. Another set that she found for me is called Childcraft, and this is actually a set of books. The whole set was with it, and at least I believe it was, because there's like 7 volumes, and I cannot wait to show you this. Hold on, sorry about that. This is the cover of the first one, and I love that it says knowledge governs strength. This is the parent guide, and this is from the 1930s. Let me see if I can find, let's say it was like 1935. But it just has different stories, and like, this is the parent guide so that when you're, you know, reading some of these stories, you can ask these questions to your kid, and just different things for how to use it. So this is one of the volumes of this book. So this is really, I just wanted to show this because I thought it was really fun, because, oh, there's even a memo in here. I love it when bonus things show up in books. This is also 1935. So good. But somewhere in here, I was trying to find, there's actually like little patterns and things in here. I know I saw it somewhere. Here we go. Like drawings. I think these are so great. And then, you know, just like the memory games and different things in the back of here. I just think this is so fun. And maybe it's just because, you know, I homeschooled all my kids, and so I just love this. But so this is just the parent guide to all of the other books, and I did pull out a couple. I'm not going to show all 7 of them, but I did pull out a couple just because I think they're so cool. So this is I believe the first one. It talks about, there's math concepts in here, and then but then you have these beautiful drawings and illustrations in here, and they're different from book to book, obviously, but they're just so good. So there's language and reading, and then you have some like little photograph type pictures, and then just a lot of like line art drawing, black and white in this one. And then I pulled out another one just so you could kind of see, because these are just so good. The next one, this is, let me see which volume. This is volume 2, but see the beautiful cover on this one. And these are in such good shape. The paper quality is great. Again, 1935. But this one has some more color with the stories. And so you have like folk and fairy tales, and then you have just the beautiful stories in here, and drawings, and just some really fun images. And these are going to be fun, and just, it's the whole set, which was really, really great. So this is myths and legends and folk and fairy tales, just so good. So again, I got the whole set of 7 of these. I think it was 7, and very excited about the aging on it is good. The paper is still in really good condition. It's kind of that smoother paper. So yeah, these are going to be fun. Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. So cute. So I was excited to get all of those. And then she brought, there's a bunch of hymnals. I'm not even going to show all of the hymnals that she brought me. Some of them I have slated for another project. So, and you've all seen hymnals before, but she did bring me kind of a stack of just loose paper, or loose music. And these are larger too. Obviously I can't get them. I don't even think they're getting all in camera. But they're kind of like one score. So there's just different, there is a book here of just music. These are Walt's, I don't know, Play with Pleasure. I don't know what year this one is. Let me look and see if I can find it. 1938 for this. So good. And then this one is a little bit torn up, but I will use this page for, you know, collage, or Deep in the Heart of Texas for my Texas friends. So I just thought these were so fun. And I love, like I mentioned this before with music, I love all the different styles, like just even how the notes are drawn and stuff different stylistically is just really interesting to me. And then having different sizes is always really fun as well. And then there are a couple other children's books that she brought. This was a Patchwork Quilt of Favorite Tales. Again, just a ginormous book. But this one has somebody, you know, scribbled in it a little bit. So it's just really got some great images in here. 1933, it looks like. There's a tale of Peter Rabbit. And even these pages that are, you know, have this huge kind of expanse of open space would be good. Like if you wanted to, you know, stamp something on there, you already have vintage paper at your access. And then one of the things I loved about this as I was flipping through is there's actually some tape in there. So like the yellowed, just naturally yellowed tape. Tale of Peter Rabbit. The drawings in here are so good. So a bunch of different stories in here. So fun. And then there's also a Child's Garden of Verses. So this is Robert Louis Stevenson. And the imagery in here, I mean, they're beautiful drawings. And 1932 on these. So I'll flip through these. And this is some thicker paper, and it's more, I don't know if you can kind of hear that, but it's more like almost like a cardstock. So these would be really great in signatures if they're not too brittle, which I don't think that they don't appear to be, but they're just, I mean, just beautiful. The Land of Nod. I'm really in love with these big books. I think they would be fun, and some of these would even be good. Just this one is one I thought would be fun to cut out and use as like just a journal cover, you know. Just they're just so good. So they don't necessarily have to be used in a child's themed book. I know a lot of people like this one with the beautiful florals, but you know, people who are doing the little golden books as well. I do have some of those as well. Like altering those, you know, trying to keep some of the kids' stories in there is always fun. And then this was actually tucked in with a bag that had a few hymnals in it as well. But I don't know if I have it in me to take this one apart. I don't know why, but I just looked in this one and it's just so stinking cute. It's Noah's Ark. It's from the 1930s as well. But the little illustrations are just so cute. And the little poetry, you know, each of them has a twin. It's so cute. I love this little book so much. I don't know why, but I really did love it. Sorry, I'm just kind of reaching back behind me. I'm trying to get through. Like I said, I have a bunch of those hymnals. And then, she found this Music Round the Town, and this one I'm really excited about as well. Let me see if I can find the publishing. I should have. 1959 is the latest, but this is, you know, again, back to that same idea of having the different, I'll say fonts for the music, like the styles of the notes are different. So these are just like really round and bubbly, and some of them have, you know, different colors with them. But because this is really like meant to be a kid's book, and then just the drawings that are with it, the illustrations are so fun. They're so good. And they're just really like, I love the coloring on them and everything. So these are going to be great in journals as well. I love these. So that was a fun one. And let me see what else I can grab from back here. Wait. Grab a couple. This one is this is a commentary. Sorry for my squeaky chair. This is Clark's commentary. I don't actually know the year of this particular one. It's got an ISBN number on there, so this is not going to be super old. But it's just a Bible commentary. So this one is covering Joshua to Esther. But these are always fun to use. I don't tend to take Bibles and tear them up, but I have done that with commentaries before. Let me set that off to the side. This one is great too. I'm sorry, my chair is so squeaky, you guys. I'm so sorry. This one is Literature and Life, and this one has got a little bit of some pencil. That's what this is on this page. Trying to remember. I feel like this was the 1930s as well. And one of the reasons why I really like this one, just beautiful drawing, you know, illustrations in here as well. But is the paper on this one. It's got it's just very, very smooth. So this is Literature and Life. And so it's lots of stories, not a ton of illustrations in this one, but this was so good. Modern Machinery, An Enormous Lathe, which is awesome. How Inventions Work. There's some like different kind of mills in there. Anyway, just a few illustrations through here. Somebody felt like this was Tommy. That is hilarious. I love stuff like that. I love finding those kinds of little things in books when I find them. And then this one is a children's book of Bible stories. The spine on this one is, you know, torn up a little bit, but it's okay because I'm going to be tearing it up as well. Presented to, looks like Linda. This was Linda's book, and I love the cute little, look at this cute little drawing. I think it's so cute. Oh, man. And so then you just have, you know, obviously Bible stories, beautifully illustrated. So Pharaoh's Dream, lots of stories in here. Just so fun. There are some, you know, stray little pencil markings in here. It looks like someone was learning cursive, which is just cute. But just, you know, the beautiful stories, and then, of course, the illustrations in here. Super fun. So set that one off to the side and grab a couple more. There's more. These are great too. I have seen a collection of these. I cannot remember where, but I was never able to find the full set. This is the Modern Library of Knowledge. So she found volumes 5 and 6. And again, just so good. But the paper on this one, the latest published or copyright here is 1940. The earliest copyright is 1928. But the paper in here is, I mean, it is so thick. So you just have just a lot of, you know, information in here. But the imageries, I love these machinery drawings. You have just, this is talking about the printing press. Here's some dough. Just really fun. Really fun. But again, what really kind of sold me on this one is the quality of the paper. And I don't, let me just test a little corner here. It doesn't, it might be, maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say. Ooh, there's a nice violin. Oh, there's like industrial drawings and all kinds of things. Anyway, I really like these. And then this is the other volume, but it's hard to know if these will, you know, crack when you're trying to, if you would try to fold them, which does happen sometimes, but there's the images in here could be used so easily, but also they make great pockets because the paper itself is so sturdy. It's not, you know, you don't have to double it up or anything like that. And then you even have some agriculture and different kinds of things here. So anyway, I love this one. I love that old car. So those, I have 2 volumes of that Modern Library of Knowledge, and with some really great paper. And then a couple more things, and then we'll be done. I hope this video isn't getting too long. This one is called Prose and Poetry for Enjoyment. And this is from the 1950s, but there's, I mean, it's a pretty big book, but this one is another one where one of the things that I love about it is the feel of the paper, because it's just really smooth. And across the top of each page, they have like a little motif up there, which I think is really cool. So this is another one. There's not, maybe an occasional art rendering or something in here, but for the most part, it's just poetry and prose, and I love it. Poetry is another one that is fun to use in a journal, in my opinion, because depending on how it's laid out, you have extra, you know, space to do decorating and those kinds of things in there. So anyway, that one is good. This next one is the best in children's books. I have been getting quite a collection of children's books lately, which is fine. I love them. 1957, you can see just the great drawings in here. The Pied Piper. And some of them, you know, the artist drawings are different too. So you kind of, from story to story, you might have a little bit of a different, kind of like really bright colors on this one. And then everything is red on this, you know, just so fun. But, and again, it's that same really great kind of paper quality. You can tell, you know, with some of these when you, they're a little bit more, I don't want to say coarse, but porous, I think is really the word I'm looking for. But this one, this little section right here, the drawings in it are just, he's visiting an Amish home. So cute. Oh man. So you can tell I'm very excited. So again, to my friend Cherie, thank you so much for finding these great things for me. I love them. And then the last one she found for me is an old cookbook, which I have an idea for this too, but I love that it actually has the dividers in here as well, hints for the homemaker, and then, you know, just some old recipes. I mean, come on. Are we cleaning in our pearls? So just fun. I even just for the imagery in these, I think they're just great. What every cook needs to know about beverages. These, you guys, these are just, I love them. I think I might do a whole, I might think about doing a whole journal with this kind of idea, but we'll see. Anyway, I was just excited. This is going to be a lot of fun to do. There's something about these old cookbooks that are fun. And then this has a bunch of bonus recipes in it, apparently, which I did not see this the other day, which is even, there's a vanilla ice cream recipe. There's something so fun about, you know, handwriting, people's handwriting. Just so good. Skillet zucchini, all kinds of things in here. This is really fun. Sorry, I had honestly had not seen this the other day when she brought this to me, so I'm just excited about that. I love things like this. So anyway, I'll stop looking through that on camera, but these will be making their way in various ways into some paper packs onto the website. But again, if there's something that you see here that you are interested in specifically, you can message me over on the website. You can message me on Instagram, leave a comment in the description down, you know, in the comments here, if there's something that you would like to see or know more about, or even, you know, do like a custom order of something. I've had some people do that in the past as well. They've just reached out to me privately. So I'm happy to do all of that and share these beautiful books with you guys. So again, I will put the website, which is called chosenandcrafting.com, in the description. I also have my Facebook group in the description. I'd love to have you join me over there, and all my affiliate links and everything else will be there too. So if you hung in there this long, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.